Hi everybody, Peter Parks here from DNAWealthBlueprint.com, and in today's module, what I want to show you today is looking at running an international offer, how to pick an international offer, and how to set it up so that you have the best possible chance for success. So in this particular offer here, I'm in the back of one of my CPA accounts, and I'm looking at this offer right here. A couple of things that you really want to look at is, oops, let's go back over here. A couple of things you really want to look at is the commissions, $38 per card issue. That's really good. That tells you a little bit about how your advertising spend is going to work itself out. Um, Stats, they give you stats in real time, which is also very good as well. That's a good thing. Pixel tracking, we talked about this in a previous module. If you cannot set up pixel tracking to track what you are doing, there is no sense in you advertising with that particular network because you're just basically throwing your money into a barrel, getting a match, lighting that match and throwing it into the barrel and watching your money burn. So you have to be really, really, really careful when it comes to looking for a CPA network and them setting up pixel tracking. And the better networks should be able to have pixel tracking already set up for you. Again, this is a private network that I belong to. So some of the better private networks, they're going to set all this stuff up for you because they know that you're a super affiliate or that you can drive some traffic. And this offer is running in Brazil, but it accepts all traffic as well. So that's really good. I like that because this is considered a global or a universal type offer. It's in a mass market type of appeal offer. So it's something that you really want to kind of look at when you're looking at campaigns, especially in a CPA marketplace. But let's go into the preview a little bit here so we can see exactly what the offer looks like. So let me lower this down here on my screen so that you see this. So it's not bad. You can obviously tell this is a Spanish offer. So you're going to see something that is very interesting. When you're running this type of offer, you want to run this offer and on Facebook. Facebook, I'll tell you right now, I've run a couple of these offers on Facebook for international traffic. A couple of different things happen. Facebook is very lenient with this type of offer because it's, like I said, it's international traffic. It's they're pretty cool with it. They like it. The actual clicks, your actual cost per click when you run this campaign, which I would recommend that you run a cost per click, not a cost per impression, um, is dirt cheap. You're looking at literally pennies to run this type of offer per click. And when you're running this type of offer, I would really suggest and highly recommend that you build a list. Because with this particular international traffic, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you build a list? Like you just simply wasting a lot of your back end time not building a list. See, what I would do with this particular offer and what I've done with these particular offers is I build out a landing page. So when I'm doing Facebook advertising and I'm driving traffic from Facebook, I'm going to build out a Facebook fan page. I'm going to use a custom tab. I'm also going to use a splash post within that promoted post when I do a promoted post, and I'm actually going to do some direct linking. So I'm going to drive my traffic back to my own personal squeeze page, my own personal landing page, my own personal blog. You see, there's three different channels, three different sites that I set up with these particular campaigns. And the reason why you set these three particular sites up is because you want Facebook to look at what you're doing. You want Facebook to picture you as a real business. So if you set up a squeeze page, you set up a landing page, you set up a blog, a content blog, and you're branding all three of your sites. You look like a real business to Facebook. So you're not just you're not just doing affiliate marketing, which is what they actually kind of, they don't really hate it, but they what Facebook hates is the way people do affiliate marketing. Facebook doesn't actually hate affiliates. What they hate is stupid affiliates. So if you kind of understand what I'm trying to explain to you, you actually want to look like a business, a real business in front of Facebook. So you want to set up different networks, different sites for your particular offers. And when you're setting up your offers, you always want to drive your offers back and test it with a blog. I mean, now I'm not going to really get into that on this particular module because that's for a different module, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you drive traffic to your Facebook fan page first, you drive it to your Facebook custom tab second, then from your Facebook custom tab, you drive it to your Facebook promoted post, then from Facebook promoted post, you drive it to your blog, then you drive it to your squeeze page, then you drive it to your landing page. Because if you set up your whole entire funnel properly, the way I've described it to you, when the Facebook reviewers come, and they will come, what do you think they're going to see? They're going to see a complete brand. They're going to see that they're going to see your channels. You've kept everybody on the ecosphere on Facebook using the custom tabs, using the fan page, using the promoted post. Now, again, this is not a module this is for a later module, but basically that's what you want to do. So with that being said, let's get into, so you've seen the preview. When you're setting up your pixel for this particular offer, I mean, really it's not rocket science how you set up a pixel. You simply just click add new pixel, and from clicking add new pixel, you're going to have a couple different types: post back, image, iframe. Whichever one you pick, that's the one you just simply enter the information in that's necessary. So I'm just going to enter in, this is this is actually the wrong one. So you can pick your iframe. There's your iframe right there. Then you simply name it. You need to be able to name everything properly when you're doing this particular type of marketing, right? So I'm going to put down add one, no border, image of healthy chick, right? And then the dimensions 3 by 250. So what did I just do there? And promoted post. So that's the pixel name. So I know when I run my reports, I can look at it in an instant and look at, okay, this ad got my conversion. This ad crushed it for me. So what I want to do is I want to submit this pixel and I want to save this pixel. I do believe I set this up right. I'm not even too sure, but that really doesn't matter because this is just how you actually set it up. Please submit only the one source URL for the frame. Okay, so I just got to go back and clean that up. But that's basically, so let's see the actual source. Let me see here. Okay, so here's what I'm actually going to submit right here. Sorry about that. Since I'm cutting this module, I might as well do it right so that you see what's going on. So there. So it's please submit only the source URL for the iframe. So there's a source URL for the iframe. I hit submit what? Invalid URL, address not found, or server not responding. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's go to a postback URL. So let's do a postback URL. Facebook, offsite, blah, blah, blah. That, I believe that should work. Yep, okay, so that's my pixel saved. Sorry about that. And that's actually a good thing that you saw that live in real time because that just lets you know what did you do wrong, what didn't you set up properly. So when you're doing the iframes, and I'm not a technical guy, I get my team to set all this shit up, and then I just kind of go back in and I look at everything on a high level and I see what's going on. See, for some people, that would have been a huge stumbling block. They would have just said, "Oh my God, this pixel can't get served, or I can't set this pixel up properly. I can't run this offer now. Oh man, I'm stuck." Like, no, you don't do that. You work through the problem. And like I said, I'm a techno dunce. I don't know any of this stuff from you know what I mean? Like, I don't set the technical stuff up. I don't set these pixels up. I have an outsourcing team that does all this stuff. I'm the guy that pulls the trigger when I look at the whole entire funnel. I look at the offers. I pick the offers. I make sure the money is right there for me. I look at the landing pages. I tweak out the landing pages, or sorry, I tell my team to tweak out the landing pages. I look at everything else. I'm the guy that's inserting the money into into the CPA machine to spit money back out. So there's a lesson to be learned in this module is if you're going to get hung up on something, don't get hung up on something. Give it to somebody that knows what they're doing, that will take them literally seconds to figure out. So as you can see here, I set up my pixel so I know exactly where my pixel or where my conversion is coming from when I run my report, and I know exactly what's going on. So I'll know, can I scale this particular offer? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this right here, and I'm going to edit this pixel because I don't really want to use this pixel here. I want to edit that. I want to get rid of that because this is just for demonstration purposes. I don't want to screw up my team. So let's make sure that's set up. So that's set up. Let's get out of there. And then you simply come over and you grab your link. Now this is very important, and I touched on this on another module. You basically make sure if you're doing email, you always want to have a suppression data account because you want to make sure that you're not going to get screwed for any type of liability for doing spam email. So when you're doing your sub IDs, same thing. You want to put in, add one, no border, the usual. Or you want to shorten it up. You just want to put an add one, no border, FB. So you know exactly where you're doing, and it'll show up here in your affiliate account for you, and then you'll be able to test your link. So with that being said, that's this module on how to pick out an affiliate offer, how to look at it for international traffic, how to set up your brand for Facebook, so Facebook sees that you are the man or the woman, and you know what you're doing. So with that being said, my name is Peter Parks from DNAWealthBlueprint.com, and I'm going to see you in the next module. Take care, everybody.